Hey, how's it going? Today is 9th of July, Tuesday, and we're taking a look at the market of what kind of opportunities we can find. In today's video, we've got it's something that myself I'm interested in, so I'll touch on it and perhaps share that information with others. That the overall Prime Minister one have recently left, and another Prime Minister recently have joined. So we can touch on net worth and overall performance, and there are quite a few articles, as well as we're gonna be taking a look at ice cream truck that was washed on Cornwall beach. So we can make an offer at the Cornwall council. That's just happened, right? So we can send a letter to Cornwall council and ask him, maybe we can take that trouble off their hands, right? So we can get the ice cream truck, quote unquote, for free, right? But either way, so I'll touch on those free opportunities in today's video. This article was really how much prefers keeping names, right? Worth wealth of UK's richest prime minister ever. Myself coming into this, I believe that he have done a lot, but every action had a lot of reactions, all these kind of things, right? But I believe he was elected for a reason and he accomplished a lot. So once that been said, we can briefly take a look at some of those numbers. I believe numbers might be even higher compared to numbers that I'll be sharing. Depending of perhaps who is doing these numbers. In this particular article, they would point out that value is roughly around 4.4 billion and or 3.5 billion pounds, right? And that will be according to some of those magazines, right? I think it can be even higher, right? Snack's wife. Okay, let's perhaps do not bring her into this, right? Since perhaps you have taken a leading role within government, in particular in a very critical period for UK. So perhaps there is a reason how that's reflected in numbers, something that you can potentially count, right? From there, let's progress the new Prime Minister. Some of those articles had to be how rich is Sir Keir Starmer and how did he make his fortune? How he made it? I hope he made it by doing things, right? Working with hands, so all these kind of great things, right? I don't know that much about either of the people involved, right? So I thought I'll touch just on finances and we won't be reading entire article. Approximately, but again, that will be UK, and some of those numbers not necessary. Previously, we were taking a look at the US and how US is counting all the wealth, and now we're taking a look at some of the numbers, and that will be UK, and sometimes it's more. But who knows, right? So it's roughly about 7.7 million, right? Which we can perhaps keep a track and see perhaps we can increase that 20-fold if, depending on the activity level, right? And for how long he will stay as a prime minister. And from there, let's progress to the next article. If just different article, perhaps that will give a different perspective when it comes to paying taxes, but your work and your wealth is being taxed differently, as well as depending on manufacturers. Since some of the people who understand tax codes, they do a lot of things, right? Well, I thought it might be worth giving perspective in sense that one person was paying 5 times more compared to current and most recent prime minister, right? And one that just left, right? So 5 times more. Let's see, perhaps, and let's keep a track and where things gonna be in the future, right? That's, I believe it's opportunity, right? Perhaps we can reach out to a Cornwall Council and see perhaps we can take this ice cream van and perhaps sell to a person. I don't want to make any jokes. I don't want to make any jokes. So I have read this article. So for whatever reason, there was a video and something that happened on social media that showed that vehicle had been tossed around in waves, right? Yeah, so we can understand a little bit better. I want to make a couple of jokes, perhaps from business perspective, right? So if there is a problem, perhaps we can solve it as well as we can bring more attention to. In Cornwall, recently there was acquisition of one of the business by German companies. We can take a look at that company as well. Ice cream van was washed out to the sea by incoming tide, and the popular beach in Cornwall video taken the outlook, I suppose. That's sort of okay. So we're discussing video, so that's not necessarily what's important at this point. Goes guard rescue officers left once the vehicle was removed and in a safe location. So perhaps as of now, investigation will take place, and they will try to find the owner of the vehicle, and things can happen, right? So if there won't be an owner, perhaps we can put together an email and send out an email and see perhaps we can grab this van. I don't know. That would be kind of fun. I don't know yet what things can be done to it, but I thought I'll mention the company recently. There is a new company, perhaps even refurbishing this van and selling that van to this company. Even that would be a business opportunity of that. Something that happened in June, so that would be last month, as well as there were a lot of incentives by the government in some of the contracts where they were offer a lot of opportunities when it comes to farming facilities and refurbishing a lot of farming facilities, right? As I said, I covered previously, as well as there was some investments made by, in this case, Cornwall dairy brought by a German food giant, right? So perhaps if they're making ice cream, we can potentially sell this ice cream van to this company. It's a business up there, you know. So I'll touch on it. And either way, let's close on that. Thanks for watching. See you next one.